What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Question We're Talking. We got something special going on today. We're having this kind of game show competition that I wanted to do for my birthday, but it didn't end up working out. So I got 4 people here, and they're gonna compete to see who knows me better in my movie interests, how they know me better. So first we got my sister, Kiana. She dressed up as a Riddler, if you remember that.
Smartest in Gotham. Or so she doesn't know about me.
We got my mother here. She dressed up as Poison Ivy.
Plant girl herself, Pamela Ivy.
We got a newcomer here, my cousin Albert, a dark horse in this competition.
Right.
And then we got my father who dressed up as Two-Face.
Don't forget about me!
Oh, right.
I'm gonna split them up into teams of 2 and 2, and I'm gonna ask them questions. They're either multiple choice, or the best answer wins, or just off the top of the head. And it's gonna be first to 7, and the first team that gets to 7, they're gonna break off and face 1v1 in a final question. So, we got 2 teams. We have Team K and Team C. So, Team K is gonna be my dad and Albert on this side. All right.
That's it. You got this.
Which means Team C is my mother and my sister.
Okay.
So,
This was an accident how we said it. We didn't.
I hope my mother knows me better. So,
I sure hope so.
each question, we're going to have 30 seconds to answer. You guys have 30 seconds to answer each question.
Yikes.
Some questions are multiple choice, which means you could tie. Some questions you can also tie if you guess the right answer. And then there's best answer wins, which means those questions is going to go to one side each. All right? So,
Okay.
let me get the timer here.
Wait, I was on
And you converse amongst each other. Don't let the other team hear. Try and keep it close. All right. So let's go. Let's run a practice just to show you how it works.
Right.
A practice one. You can say this
Practice right
question out loud. I'll point to you. Who is my favorite actor?
Ooh.
Team C.
DiCaprio.
Team K.
Christian Bale. Batman.
So in this situation, Team C would have gotten the answer correct because my favorite actor is Leonardo DiCaprio.
Okay.
You see that? So that point it's a practice. That point was practice. Okay, so that was just a practice round. So let's get
All right. We got that one out
the
of
real
way.
question. Oh, and the winner,
Oh.
the final winner gets to wield the one and only Infinity Gauntlet at the end. I think that's a pretty good prize. All right,
We threw him off with the Christian
Do we yell
Bale.
it? Do we yell it or do we write it?
write it down. That was just
So,
a practice.
That was a bad practice. 'cause
Sorry.
You yelled it.
Okay.
Just don't yell it. You don't yell. I know you're the only one that's gonna be yelling it. So let's start off
All right,
with
there you go.
a seemingly easy question.
Okay.
Question number 1. Who is my favorite Star Wars character?
Ooh, come on. You know something?
I like to think that's an easy question. I say it a lot of times when I'm watching a movie. Team K.
Almost there.
So, Team C says R2-D2. Team K says Darth Vader. The answer is R2-D2. Team C gets the answer.
Got the visual.
Yes, I appreciate the artistic.
Uh,
Team C has 1 point. Team K.
all right. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
All right. Question number 2. What is the one movie scene that always makes me cry? Go.
Oh, come on, dude. You gotta know this one.
Keep your board up. I'm an emotional person. Whenever I'm watching movies, I usually do cry, depending on what movie it is. But let's see if people have been paying attention when I've been crying watching this movie scene. Team K this time. What is the answer?
We have the entire Last Jedi because it was so bad it
And
made
Team
him cry.
C is the no.
So bad. He cried watching the whole thing.
The answer are both wrong. But the scene that always gets me is when in Castaway when Tom Hanks loses Wilson. Every single time gets it.
Come on.
Every gets
Come
it.
on, one.
That's true. I should have known that.
So no team gets the point here. Number 3, our first multiple choice question.
Third time's the charm.
The question is, who is my favorite Disney princess?
Okay.
Is it A, Ariel? Is it B, Jasmine? Is it C, Mulan? Or is it D, Belle? Go.
Come on.
Think about this. Favorite Disney princess. Maybe you might not, but try and think of it maybe logically or This time, Team C Show me your answer. They say C, Mulan. Team K?
A, but you
They
love
say
them all
A.
equally.
The answer actually is Team C got it. It is Mulan. Mulan is my favorite. All right, now here's where the creativity is going
Now off
to
to a good start.
make.
Now off to a good
This is where creativity gets more points. All right, ready? Question number 4. If there was a movie about my life, which actor should play me and why? I'll give you a minute for this one.
Ooh.
Think about this. Creativity wins. Whatever answer makes more sense to me, I like more, is gonna best actor and why. I mean, what do I look like, huh? What kind of who do you think will play me?
Wait, no, you're thinking of the wrong person.
No.
3,
This is-
2,
this is
and
not
1.
All right.
Final thoughts?
Hey, we feel confident about this one.
Yep.
We're getting off the losing streak.
Remember,
We're getting off.
creativity is key.
You can do it first.
All right, Team K, what is the answer?
The clear and obvious answer is the Joker actor, Joaquin Phoenix.
Joaquin Phoenix. Okay.
And we have a good reason why.
What's the reason?
He could be serious or he can do comedy. He can do both for you. You're a serious guy, but you're also a funny guy.
I think they're trying to say I have bad jokes like Joaquin Phoenix did in the movies. Team C, what is the answer? Tom Holland. Oh, I do like Team C's answer, Tom Holland, but due to creativity and the reasoning why, Team K is going to get the answer.
We're on the board, Rube. Let's go.
Okay.
All right, we're on the board.
So Team C has 2 points, Team K has 1.
I was writing Jake Gyllenhaal, but she was like, "Is that Spider-Man?"
All right.
Well, technically, you're not wrong because he was gonna play Spider-Man.
He was,
So
he was.
technically, you're not wrong.
Question number 5. Which is the first movie I reviewed on my channel, Clutch Cinema Talk?
Ooh.
Go. Got 30 seconds.
I knew I should have studied.
Which
You remember?
is the first movie I reviewed on this
I
channel?
saw it. I watched it.
Fun fact, that is the only movie review that I did not put a thumbnail for. I didn't know how to put the thumbnails
I
for
saw
that.
it, but I don't remember.
It is the second most popular video on my channel.
It's just answer.
All right.
I know.
Team C, what do we got? Spider-Man Far From Home. Team K, what do we got?
The Lion King.
The Lion King. The answer is Spider-Man Far From Home. Mary Jane kissed me upside down. Team C.
The Lion King, I think, is one of the most.
I see. That's
That
I'm
is
trying
true,
to
The Lion
promote
King.
it. There you go. Go watch that.
The Lion-
Watch the Lion King video. There you go.
This is kind of a trick question, and it may not be the question they may think it is. Which movie car do I realistically want to own? Is it A, the Batmobile, B, the DeLorean, C, Bumblebee, or D, James Bond's Aston Martin? You got 30 seconds.
Very confident in this one.
Okay.
Very confident.
All right, now let's see if they're paid attention. I said realistically.
Really.
Team K.
All right, we got B for Back to the Future.
B, Back to the Future, the DeLorean.
D,
Team
DeLorean.
C. They said B, the DeLorean. Well, sadly, both answers are wrong.
Oh,
I said realistically, I would want a DeLorean, but as of right now, I would want to go with Bumblebee. That is the yellow Camaro with the stripes down the line.
Oh, product placement.
I said realistically.
Product
Never
placement.
Why can't you own a DeLorean? That's really
Yeah, where they got DeLorean?
He
from?
wants a call from Chevrolet.
Making up money
Promoting
for
our
the
car.
So the score still is 3 for C, 1 for K.
We have 1.5.
1.5 does not count. All right. Closest answer wins for this. Out of the 23 Marvel movies, how many have I seen in the theaters? Go.
Ooh. Well, you're usually driving there, Will, so you should know.
3,
Yeah?
2,
You sure?
1.
Alright.
All right. Let's see these numbers. Team C, what is the number? 11. Team K, what do we got?
Alright, we have an advantage. This is the man that drives them to the movies. So 22.
22. The answer is 19. So Team K gets the point on that one.
Chauffeur.
When I started watching the Marvel movies, I went to see Captain America first on a summer camp trip. So that means the first 4 movies in the MCU I did not see.
Good guess.
That's
Good
19.
guess.
So the score is Team C has 3, Team K has 2.
Coming back, the comeback kids. The comeback kids.
Here's an interesting question. So when I started out my channel, there was a weekend that I was gonna go see a movie. So which movie was the only movie I walked out of due to a technicality? 30 seconds. 2, 1. All right, Team K, what do we got?
No, let them go first.
Team C, what do we got?
We just take
One of the Thor movies.
One of the Thor movies. Okay, Team K, what do we got?
We got Yesterday, and that makes it a tie game.
Yesterday is correct. That is the movie I went to see. That was the movie, the first movie I was looking to review on my channel, but due to my father having a gallbladder infection at the time, we had to walk out prematurely. We did not finish the movie.
He's alright though. He's doing alright.
Okay.
It's a tie game.
He is doing okay, thank you for asking. Okay, so now it's a tie game, 3-3.
Yeah.
Let's go to an interesting question on this one. This is however many you name, you're gonna get that question right. So someone's taking the lead by the end of this question. Name as many movie/TV characters I dressed up for at Halloween or other events.
Oh,
You got a minute for this
Follow
one.
it right here. At its finest.
So that includes any Halloween, any other events that I dressed up as. Movie and TV characters are in this category. The top answer is 9. The most you can get on this question is 9. I like to think I am a pretty good cosplayer if you've seen
Oh.
my Comic-Con vlog. Check that out if you have not. Okay, Team K, what are our answers?
Alright, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Read me those
6.
answers.
Okay, we got the Joker.
Okay,
We got Darth Vader. We got Spider-Man. We got Superman. We got Michael Jackson. Alright? And we got, I think, Timmy from Stranger Things. I've never watched it. We've never watched it.
flip the board, let me see, flip the board.
But Timmy.
No,
All
I
right.
can't do that.
So Team K has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 answers.
Alright.
Team C, what do we got? Superman, Robin, Captain America, Joker, Darth Vader, Steve, and Small. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That goes to Team C. You were thinking of Steve from Stranger Things.
Timmy was cold.
My complete list was I dressed up as Superman, I dressed up as Captain America, I dressed up as Joker twice, I dressed up as Steve from Stranger Things, I dressed up as Squints from The Sandlot, I dressed up as Robin,
Oh.
I dressed up as Darth Vader, I dressed up as Dash from The Incredibles one time. I did dress up as Michael Jackson. I didn't write that down, but that is true.
That's a bonus point.
And I did.
You forgot.
You still would have made it. It would have been 6.
Go ahead.
And I dressed up as the Lone Ranger one time. I don't know if anyone remember that. All right, so it is 4-3. But it has been brought to my attention that I was also Freddie Mercury in camp. That counts.
Yeah.
I was Bob the Builder. I was Thomas the Train. I was Jim from The Office. And that was about it. But no one thought of it.
Eddie Mercury.
I did.
Freddie?
Freddie Mercury.
Eddie. Freddie?
All right.
We're not good with names on this team.
Team K, what's going on, man?
Team Comeback.
4-3.
Comeback.
Let's go creative one more time. Name, each of you, give me a movie quote that you think I'll like. I'll pick the better one. A movie quote. You got 30 seconds. I do like a lot of movie quotes. It could be my favorite. If you put my favorite down there, that could get additional point. But let's see which movie quotes my contestants come up with.
Really?
If it makes me laugh right away, then I...
Where's that from?
Before we reveal the quotes, I would like to say that the presentation of the quote itself may be key in this moment, in this round. So, Team C, what is the quote?
What's the presentation?
Just how you say the quote. Just how you say the quote.
Roads? Where we're going, we don't need roads.
I do that quote. Back to the Future. All right, Team
Got
K.
it, got it. Never seen this movie, but
Oh my God.
I am not an animal!
it's a great
From
quote.
Elephant
From
Man.
Elephant Man.
That's straight from the movie.
I wasn't gonna do
That was a
that.
good presentation. That was a great presentation. Fantastic presentation. representation.
I think you know which point that goes to. That is gonna go to Team K.
Alright, let's go!
Elephant Man. That is a
Elephant
amazing
Man.
movie. You should check that movie out.
I
That's-
thought it was from Planet of the Apes.
it's when he goes in the
That's
subway
another one.
and then he's like cornered off. I mean, he
Could've
says that
done
a lot.
Great one.
That is a great quote. Let's go creative again.
Okay.
If I became an actor, which movie character do you see me portraying? And I would like to exclude the Joker. That is not an answer, even though that is an answer that people go to. Creativity is key. I would like to hear why.
Oh, that's boring.
I would like to hear why I would portray this character. Creativity is key in this round. I would like to hear why. So let's go with Team K first.
Alright.
Which movie character would you see me portraying and why?
Alright, so we took a general character that's usually in movies.
Okay.
You would be the tragically flawed character.
And why
Okay?
would that?
Something about, because you could play that deep role where there's something, but then at the same time, like the audience feels bad for you. So it's like you could be like a very nice guy, smiley face, but deep down you're a maniac.
Interesting.
So tragically flawed.
I see how you kind of looped around the negative answer. I see you. Team C, what do we got?
Back home.
Okay, Jack from The Shining, because that's
Jack
like
from The Shining.
closest to the Joker.
He's tragically flawed, isn't he?
All right, I like both answers, so I'm gonna give a point to both teams for this one.
Ooh.
It's still tied. It's 5-5, but it is getting closer to the end. Which movie, and you could say the scene if that helps, kind of, let's say, scarred me as a child? It was a horror. It was a scary film.
Oh, you know?
What is that movie?
We got this one.
Okay.
We waiting so much.
Alright, we got it.
Tell me the name of a
Hey,
movie.
Team C, you look pretty confident over there. What is the answer? Alien. Okay. Team K, what is it?
Alright, so we also said alien, but we gave the specific scene when the alien comes out of the stomach.
Hey guys.
He didn't ask for that.
It don't matter.
volunteer
We
information.
went above and beyond the question.
Both answers are correct.
That's right, but
But I am not going to give you the extra point on that. But both questions are correct, so I'm going to give the point to
Answer.
each.
All
It is
right.
6.
Don't try to.
All right, what-
6.
We got specific. That's very specific.
I said it would help. It would, but it wouldn't give you additional points.
Oh, come on.
The game is to 7. So I have a tiebreaker question here.
0.5 to get there.
This
What, you
is my
wanna-
tiebreaker question, an interesting question, so you have to pay attention. This question is not about me, per se. So, I asked each of you which are your top 3 favorite movies over the last couple weeks or whatever. So, if you can guess as many questions on the opposite team what favorite movies they are, the most is going to win. So, if this team could guess as more top 3 movies from this side, they'll win that point. And if this team could guess top 3 movies from this side, they'll win. So you guys need to guess the top 3 movies of these two, and you two have to guess the top 3 movies of these two. And whichever. This may be a hard
There you
question.
movies?
All right, this is taking a while. We'll give 5 seconds to this.
They know. They know.
5,
No idea.
4,
We're toast.
3, 2, 1. Team C, let's see what you wrote down. The Abyss, Lawrence Arabia, Ben-Hur, and Spider-Man are written down. We got a total of 1. Can Team K match? The Abyss is the only one that matched.
Oh, sugar.
What?
It matched.
Yep.
Okay.
Spider-Man's his favorite
He
movie.
did not say Spider-Man when he told me.
All right. Well, here we got Gone with the Wind.
All right.
Amount of time.
A moment.
A moment. Sorry, a moment in time.
Okay.
Star Wars, and then for Keanu, we couldn't guess, so we said all movies.
Well,
Very interesting because Team K also got 1.
Oh.
Gone with the Wind matches my mother. Abyss matches with my father. The answers were, for my father's top 3 movies, he wrote what he told me. Don't tell me you're gonna change it right now. The Abyss, The 10 Commandments,
Oh, the Ten
and The
Commandments.
Robe.
I knew that one. I knew that
For
one.
Albert.
That.
For Albert, he told me Toy Story,
Oh,
The Iron
got a
Giant,
friend.
and Empire Strikes Back.
yeah.
Those movies
My
make
mother,
me
she
cry.
told me Gone with the Wind. It was Legend of the Falls and Deer Hunter. And for my sister, she said The Green Mile, Big, and The Sixth Sense. So the final question is whoever could name. Don't write it down. Don't write it down. Whoever can name as many of my top 10 favorite movies That's the question. So, whoever writes
Right.
the most. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Pens down. Final answers. Team K, let me see what movies you came up with.
All right. We got Back to the Future,
All right.
Castaway, Dark Knight, Memento, Interstellar, Inception, Spider-Man, and Star Wars Episode 4.
All right. So, according to my list, you got 1, 2, 3. You got 3.
Right,
3 out of 10.
alright. That's all we need to
All
win.
right, Team C, what do we
That's
got?
it.
Okay. Inception,
Ooh.
Shutter Island,
Oh.
The Matrix, Back to the Future, Interstellar, The Departed, Castaway, The Revenant, and Mulan.
Let me see.
Ah. Come on.
We got 1, 2, 3, 5. They got 5.
Oh.
So Team C moves on to the final question. Team K has been eliminated.
Wait, what were they?
All
What
right.
were they?
My top 10.
Top 10.
Number 10, The Departed. Number 9, Gone Baby Gone. Number
Never
8,
finished it.
The Revenant. Number 7, Mad Max Fury Road. Number 6 is The Sandlot. Number 5 is The Usual Suspects.
Oh, come on.
Number
I saw that
4
one.
is Shutter Island.
Yeah,
Number
but-
3 is The Dark Knight. Number 2 is Inception. And number 1, I combined the Back to the Future movies into one, and they're at the top of my list.
Oh, you should put all 3 of them.
Which one?
All 3 Back to the Futures. We would have won.
Okay, final
I think
question.
that was
It's the final question. Which is my favorite Marvel movie?
Oh,
Go.
I'm back in the race.
That's easy.
You're not in the race.
All right.
Okay.
Don't tell me yet. I like to say, before coming to this competition, I had my sister winning it. So I don't know. It may happen here. Albert was a dark horse.
Chance to
I
come
do
back
expect
in.
my mom to know that he knows things.
says
If he
he
doesn't, he
knows.
doesn't. All right. So, Kenna, what's the answer? The Winter Soldier. Mine, what's the answer?
Infinity War Endgame.
That's 2 movies.
No,
That's cheating.
wait.
That's cheating.
The last one. The
Endgame?
Endgame. There you go, Endgame.
The answer
With Thor and the thunder and all that kind of stuff.
Nah.
is Captain America: The Winter Soldier. So Kenna has
I knew that
won. No. Captain America: The Winter Soldier is my favorite movie. I always say it when we see it. What were you guys' answers?
I was gonna say
Did I say
that.
Winter Soldier?
Infinity War.
Ah.
I didn't know. We
100%.
guaranteed you knew. Nah, I'm lying.
I never
was gonna
heard
say.
that.
I wasn't gonna say the
You
Winter
wanna say
Soldier.
Yeah.
It's a real thing. Don't be sore losers.
Right.
Believe it.
3rd
Where's my
place.
screen?
Don't snap me out of existence.
All right, thank you guys.
Alright.
Thank you, Kenna.
Third
Knows
place
me
finish.
best. Third, I don't know.
Third
Third place
place.
finish. If you like this video, go subscribe. Go like and comment. Who do you think should have won though?
Right, we were robbed.
Who do you think
We
may
were
have another
robbed.
competition like this in the future?
Right,
Go
boy.
subscribe. Turn on post notifications for more. I got lots of movie reviews. And we got new cameos coming up in this month. You may see
it,
some
watch it.
familiar faces, some new faces. Then Casey,
We'll be back.
we'll see you in the
The
next
Men in
video.
Black. The Men in Black.
Alright guys.
No, isn't it CT? What is it? CT? What is it?
Oh, that's copyright. Whoa, whoa, whoa.